Ruminating about my soulmate and the Green River Killer as soulmates. Yeah, so I got some. It's this like broaching soulmate residency / like ruminating about surnames / like a few different things. I was like, and that's an event, especially like prison visits. So, okay, today is Wednesday, 17 December 2025, and here I, Tanis, she, her, hers of Seattle, ruminate about my soulmate and the Green River Killer as cellmates, if they were ever in prison together. So my soulmate currently in prison, my Dane, is not in the same prison as the Green River Killer, and the most recent I had heard is the Green River Killer was still in his like. It's a solo prison sentence, you know, kind of saying. So I don't think he has a roommate. So like, a way of phrasing it. I was like, okay, so like, what would cellmates mean, or could it mean? And I was like, someone to share a meal with. So am I okay? Like, and like I'm ruminating with my soulmate, sharing a meal with the Green River Killer. I'm not. You guys know, like, the Green River Killer, well, like, so I grew up in the area he was killing, and he was killing in my lifetime, and I was aging into his age range, and kind of fit his demographics and some of the temperament components of his victims. And so I was, you know, there's like a fear component, but like for the guy himself, like, well, maybe that's, you know, like, did they flag me as a potential future victim because the guy didn't really trigger me? You know, like that. Okay, so it's like, sure, go for it, honey. You're in prison, so I'm like, okay. So I guess what I'm saying is both are good guys, high quality guys, and you're like, what the heck? And so why? Okay, they committed crimes, and served / are serving their time in prison. No bigger trash than someone who commits a crime and does not serve their time. I was not a coward in killing my rapist. It was ruled murder in self-defense, not a crime, so no sentence was extended. Like, I'm not in prison because it was ruled in self-defense. All right, so they are clean. They are not cheaters. Both my soulmate, my Dane, in prison, who's been in prison longer than I've been a stay-at-home daughter. Both of us over 6.00 years. And their Green River Killer is serving his time, so he's also clean and not a cheater. So if somebody commits a crime or something and then doesn't actually serve the sentence for it, they are dirty. They are a cheater. So that's that perspective of mine. Would it be a good pairing? My soulmate and the Green River Killer. Yes. Why? Both the Green River Killer and I are killers. If my Dane and I have not lived together yet, the Green River Killer as his cellmate, not soulmate, as they sound similar, soulmate and cellmate. Okay. The Green River Killer as his cellmate might be a good adjustment to living in close quarters with the killer. Right? The Green River Killer and I might have killed for different reasons, however, if needing adjustment to living with the killer, is like, well, there's actually a case to be made for my Dane being a cellmate, the Green River Killer. Yeah. And then provide 1 to 2 other reasons I like the Green River Killer as a cellmate for my Dane. The Green River Killer killed in my American hometown area, greater Seattle area. So instead of like a cellmate that I'm unfamiliar with or who's unfamiliar to kind of my home area, the Green River Killer is kind of like a home area guy. And both the Green River Killer and my Dane started their time in prison in the 2000s millennium, before the 2020s decade. So before 2020, both started serving their time. They each. So like clean for a while now. I'm not so adamantly against, you know, prison as some people, although are people who are adamantly against prison those who've committed crimes and not served the time. All right. Anyway, so that's ruminating about my soulmate and the Green River Killer as cellmates.